Hello everybody, welcome to Thomas Hardcore Media. We're now Palestinian thugs have come to mix criminals have come in here, thugs, people pro-terrorism come in, and cut into make things worse in the situation and everything. This is one of many possible futures that I have foreseen throughout the country and stuff. This is what happens when you let these rats in, these roaches in. Is that all hell breaks loose. CNN said, CNN said that LAPD was that's
on the sidewalk or up there? You can't walk there right now. Like right here. But not out here. No. Okay.
criminals are taking over. Thugs, relatives, these trash, these degenerates. These roaches are taking over all of it. As you see here. I was going to see about, let's see. Oh. I'll leave that right there. Right now.
Best to continue to control the situation. As you see here, it looks like one side of the 101 freeway is open and a large CHP contingent is still set up on the southbound lanes of the 101 before it connects with the East LA interchange. Yeah. So that will probably take a little bit of a ways to clear, but at least to one side of the 101 is open right now.
Gabe, it looks like that, I'm not sure, it looks like they might have just escorted that member of the media out of there, not very, it wasn't a friendly escorting out of that situation. Yeah, we saw them moving a little faster. Anytime you're looking at a crowd like this, right, Nico, that you see something moving a little faster than the rest, something's going on.
Right, that's the action.
And then they kind of pushed a woman with a camera around her neck out of that group and had her walk away.
Wow. Gabe, I had a question. You've shown us these different scenes. We looked at the protesters that had the barriers up. They kind of barricaded themselves. Next to them, we saw some protesters doing donuts. You were talking about the ones that were chipping away at the concrete with a hammer. Just all these different...
Reporting. I'll try to keep you up as much as I can. This bus was tagged. It was right by City Hall, and they made a U-turn. I think it's out of danger now.
Barrier. They don't want anybody to kind of dig their heels in and get set up or get too comfortable in any one particular area. That's why you saw those LAPD units on horseback, you know, within the matter of 10 or 15 minutes, kind of move in very quickly, start launching those rubber bullets and really break down that earlier barrier that we saw near 1st and Main. You see this new one going up near Spring and Temple. As we kind of pan around and look for where those units are, you see just a number of skirmish lines and a number of areas that LAPD is trying to maintain control over. They are on Los Angeles.
They never have control. LAPD never have control.
It's all kind of, not that it's spreading out, but you had about 3,000 people here earlier, and a lot of them are kind of spreading out over a few blocks right now, whereas earlier they were kind of contained to maybe one city block or two. They're spread out over a couple different blocks right now. Not that this is engulfing the entirety of all downtown, but you do have a very large area, and LAPD, it appears, is really kind of struggling to deal with the number of protesters and how kind of widespread they are right now.
Yeah, it definitely makes it much harder when they are so widespread like that. Gabe, thank you so much. I believe we have Amy Powell joining us as well. She is on the ground giving us a look as well. And Amy, what's going on behind you? Where are you? What are you seeing? What's happening?
Nico, we are here right next to the 110 freeway along North Broadway, and we're overlooking the freeway. Of course, we can see that the southbound side of the freeway is completely shut down. We see nothing but LAPD vehicles and other emergency vehicles and official vehicles there because traffic cannot flow through this area right now. However, the the northbound side is moving, but beyond that, you can see on every overpass in this area, we're looking towards Spring Street, and you get a really good view of just how many people are out here. It is amazing to me. I was out here, of course, last night by the Federal Building when this was a relatively small protest. Now we're seeing hundreds, thousands of people out here. Many of the protesters have been on the move. We were down by City Hall earlier. We saw large groups of protesters moving in that direction, but we see still a lot of people here. Some are, again, standing on the overpasses down there. We hear those pops, those bangs, the explosives from the flashbangs and other things from time to time. The crowd we're seeing right now is just standing here peacefully, kind of watching what is going on here, but is stunning to look at all that black smoke rising from, I know you were talking about all the Waymos that have been set on fire. We can still see that black smoke rising from here. We, of course, have got police helicopters, media overhead, so much police activity here. I don't know, Will, we can take a good look down at the freeway. We see all those officers, those LAPD officers and other officers gathered down there. Again, they're trying to make sure more people don't get onto the freeway. I believe there were some people on here earlier. I can't tell beyond that bridge, the Los Angeles Street Bridge, if there are any people on the freeway. But this is just an extraordinary thing to see how many people have come out to join this protest. They're frustrated, they're angry.
It's a riot, you fucking bitch.
We don't
It's a
know for sure, but
fucking riot
all
situation,
those
you fucking
National Guard
idiot.
troops coming into the area. I don't know if that spurred more people to come on down here and join these protests. And Will, if we can swing over this way, we want to show people on the overpass right here. Now, some of these people are holding flags and signs, and they appear that they may have been here for the protest. Perhaps they left, or perhaps they're keeping their distance, because that's the thing. Obviously, many of the people demonstrating down here are not here to cause trouble, to cause confrontations with the police. They're simply here to voice their anger and their frustration and their feelings that these arrests, these detentions by ICE are just...
She needs to shut the fuck up. The stupid ass news that just lie your ass off the whole time about this. What dumbasses. These are people we let into this country. Pieces of shit.
What's been going on there for the last couple hours, Tim?
Yeah, the cars are still burning strong out here. We haven't seen the fire department or police come really to this side of Los Angeles Street. You know, we've been talking to a lot of folks who have been coming out here today for the protest, for the demonstration, to try to get a sense of exactly why they're out here and what's been going on. With me now is Nasira Elias. You've been protesting not just today, all weekend long. You said even to the first Trump administration. Why?
Yes.
Oh, I need to get out that bitch on me. Sorry, I'm not. I'm sick and tired of him.
City street blockers there. You can see how they've set them up there. So now there's more of them here. There's more protesters here behind that makeshift wall. And LAPD has another mobile field force team that's ready to be deployed here. We were watching them. They may have already deployed across the street behind this building. But at this point, LAPD content with holding the intersection here at Temple and Spring, and we'll see what they do if they try to move on this group again of about maybe 200, maybe 300 people here just in front of City Hall. Here comes some more of those chairs that they're getting from the Grand Park. They're using those as shields for any kind of rounds that are shot at them by the LAPD.
checked up on Twitter and some stuff as well.
Fire department's over there. Fire department at the Waymos.
Here at the corner of Spring and Temple. They have taken a number of the chairs. You saw those pink chairs being taken out of Grand Park. And they also took street barricades off of Temple and appear to be using those to help fortify their position and to protect themselves from the pepper balls that were being shot at them earlier as we were just coming overhead. Now, we have not seen any LAPD advance. You've got them positioned right here at the intersection. They appear to be holding the intersection right now. No indication that they're advancing on this crowd right now, but this crowd remains extremely steadfast in their position, perhaps a more foreboding indication as the dark time, as nighttime begins to fall upon us, of just what kind of mentality of people that we're dealing with here, guys.
Roland, were you able to see exactly what caused that group to suddenly run down Spring there? Because the officers still seem to, oh, you know what, there it is. It appears they're firing less than lethal rounds. I just couldn't get a glance at it earlier. Do you anticipate that they're going to move closer?
I believe they are. That is why this crowd appears to be fortifying.
Got long balls without those idiots.
Give it up! Give it up!
What a dumb piece of shit he is. Fuck that bitch out his ass, dude. What the fuck, dude? What a retard. Fucking retard.
Y esto no para, esto apenas empieza. Esto no para.
These stupid retards and fucking criminals. Jesus Christ. I see him. I'll let Ashley go. If I can get the fucking audio to fucking work.
Officers, this is around.
Ready.
So this is Grand Molina, Gloria Molina Grand Park here, just outside City Hall. Gabe, what are you seeing? We saw some folks removing those chairs, kind of refortifying their line. What are you seeing now?
Yeah, as we move Air 7 around this other building here, just on the west side of City Hall, we can see there that fortified barricade that we've seen with those pink chairs that have been put in place there. And as we get a little bit of a better view there, you can see it now spans the entire length of Spring Street. And, well, yeah, you can see about 20 or so of those pink chairs being used as a barricade, and those protesters now standing behind those barricades. And now we see some of that less than lethal fire from LAPD. LAPD has not tolerated the presence of any sort of you know, fixed barricades or anything like that. They don't want anybody to really dig their heels in, so to speak, and
well, that's what they did, you
one specific
dumbass.
location,
That's
especially
exactly what they
using
did.
shields or anything of that nature, because as soon as that happens, LAPD knows that that could lead to something a little more serious, and is definitely something that is more difficult to deal with the more a barricade, a literal barricade like this, gets fortified. If there's any more of these chairs or any more construction signs or things of that nature that get brought into the area, it's just more and more for LAPD to deal with. I want to mention some of the other activity that we were watching back on the 101 freeway. We did see some of those projectiles being thrown off of the bridge. There's pieces of concrete. We saw some bird scooters. We saw that sign there. Some individuals on the overpass literally rocked the sign back and forth until it came loose, and they threw it over the Los Angeles Street Bridge down onto some of these CHP vehicles there. So at least 3 vehicles have now been hit, and I see a number of chunks of concrete down there too. It looks like some pieces of concrete have been hammered away from the sidewalk, and some of those pieces have been thrown down onto, you see another one right there at the top of the frame. Some of them have been thrown down onto these CHP vehicles down below. Now, those, yep, you see another one through the frame right there. Now those, there's nobody in those vehicles, but there are a number of CHP officers still down underneath the overpass, so they appear to be holding that position as of now, but definitely not something you want to see. We've had a number of city leaders condemn acts of violence and acts of vandalism, and wow, you see one of those rental bikes, the entire bike hurled
kill these pieces of shit
over the side there.
Pieces
more
of shit.
Projectiles, countless projectiles being thrown over the sides. Really, people are seeing these CHP vehicles down below and just using them for target practice right now. which is obviously not something we want to see here. We only see a few individuals right here on this bridge doing that, but this is just one number of different scenes that law enforcement is dealing with right now. We've seen where Tim Caputo is located on the north side of the 101 on Los Angeles Street, where those Waymo vehicles were burning earlier. Because it really didn't seem like the
between protesters and LAPD rather than between protesters and National Guard troops. But I will say LAPD towards LAPD among these protesters, no question. But the main target, the LAPD is sort of an incidental target of these protests. Exactly. The real target here is the truck.
That is totally out before they even try to clear that out. It may be some time. Well, Governor Newsom is in Los Angeles. His office posted this just now saying, quote, joined LAPD and LASD and state emergency officials in LA as we respond to protests provoked by chaos from Washington. We are here to keep peace, not play into Trump's political games. End quote.
There you see him there with the LAPD Chief McDonnell and Robert Luna, the LA County Sheriff, right now. The protests have been deemed unlawful. That has been several hours now.
It's like to go to refuel.
It is 7 o'clock, so we're not gonna, won't be much of a break once we get back and refuel.
Beautiful one.
Bill, I believe. Actually, it was, ooh. Yeah, we'll just say, yeah, I think it's
Yeah, truck or gotcha.
Yeah.
This was play.
Bill.
Yeah, that's right.
I like it when they stand and don't do anything. I like it when they don't move. Yeah. It's okay. I don't know. I guess people run some building over there too. I don't know if you heard like, oh, get off the roof or something. Yeah, I did. So where you shot? Are we good? I want to get right up in the face, but.
Army, Navy, Air Force? What's the step? I mean, this just seems so, everything is so out of order and
Right.
just.
Well, in Trump's first term, he
Those rats. Chopping Duke on LA. What the fuck is this? Holy shit. Holy shit, they got them.
Yeah,
LAPD has it under control.
What the
fuck?
They
They passed that bitch
and
use some, you piece of shit.
This
is a fucking joke. Oh my god, man.
Yeah,
they are under control. Oh my god, man. Oh my god, these pieces of shit should be shot dead. They should be shot dead for this, man. Look, man, yeah, the police have their control. Yeah, right. Oh god. Training cops. Oh my god, man. These guys should be shot dead. They're doing this. Dude. I don't know. They're have to actually evaluate what the fuck is this shit, dude. This is a fucking joke. Holy fuck, dude. These live guys, these live ammo, these bitches, dude. What the fuck is this shit? Yeah, fuck news, yeah. News is a fucking pissing joke, dude. Fucking piss, dude. News organizations are just so full of bullshit. Peaceful protest, yeah. Bullshit. Use live ammo and shoot to kill. Dude, that's just...
Enforcement. The protesters now on top of the overpass.
The rioters, you fucking cunt.
It is non-stop, and about a block away is where we saw those Waymos on fire.
They're criminals, they're fucking dogs who just need to twat. Oh my god. Where's my son? God, kill those bitches. Shit. Let me do that to me. I'll kill those bitches. I'll just open fire. Bam, 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 bam. Now she gotta go. That guy'd be open up blood everywhere. Holy fuck, dude.
She was
hot.
Trash. Is that a UAV?
Drone, I mean,
looks like
looks
a
like a drone.
I'm just seeing the reaction. Sounds like they want another one, but trying to light this going.
I'm telling you it again.
Okay.
What?
Another post. Let's check in on how the LAPD's management of the protests is going, and it's a car on fire. So again, the LAPD, Democratic leadership in the city, in the state, is being used as a focal point for those who are opposed to those in charge here.
Right.
Democrat leadership has fucked this stupid state up.
Wildfires who were stationed during our wildfires in Altadena and the Palisades area, and a lot of them I talked to are from right here in LA, and many are Latino. And so I'm wondering what their thought is as they watch all this go down in the city that they probably love as well.
Well, I'm sure they feel like they're doing the job that they were told that they were supposed to do. Now, did you also not say that there's some suggestion that perhaps some are saying that they might be able to get out of the duty because they have conscientious objections?
There was a posting on social media from somebody relying.
Without receiving that crap. Oh shit. Come on.
Yeah, sorry, but damn gone.
Just inside this building where these protesters were happening, Tim Caputo said you could hear the explosions happening outside. Let's listen into a little bit of what LA Mayor Karen Bass had to say a short time ago.
What we're seeing
Just kill them.
Take us live. 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 I'm here. I'm here. Elliot, that one right over your head, Elliot. Right now, the officers are firing back. Appears like there's a pepper spray canister that's going off as my eyes are crying pretty significantly. You can see, yeah, we're in the gas right now. All the people have cleared out where we are right now because of this gas, and then there's a law enforcement firing up. And it's a pretty intense situation still, as it looks like members of CHP are still underneath this overpass. We did see one protester get hit by one of those rubber bullets and needed assistance to walk away. As we're still In Main Street, and all the protesters were lined up here where we were standing. They've since that tear gas is appearing to work. People have moved on. They were firing those rubber bullets up here, but you can still see protesters trying to throw things down. But it definitely seems like it is dispersing the crowd right now. Yeah. No, we're not seeing any law enforcement on the ground level where we are, but it looks like the crowd is pushing this direction onto Main Street. I believe that is north on Main Street. Yeah, they're running that direction right now, and then you can looking towards the federal building over here. There's still a large presence of protesters that way. As you can hear people coughing from this gas. I mean, it definitely cleared people out of this area. Are you all right? Yeah, we're good. It definitely is. Yeah, it's coming back. Yeah, we're all right. Yeah.
They should just be shot dead. Shoot them dead. I use live bullets. Use live bullets. Holy shit.
This is
This is a problem.
Cops have
it under control.
Nah.
They don't have everything under control.
It's all been
a joke.
Lord Jesus' life.
Is dead.
Yeah,
their audio's off.
Yeah. Right.
That's what
I said.
I think that's a smoke bomb.
These people should just be shot dead.
They should be shot
dead.
They're trying to light something on fire.
After. Those people
Those
are
people
acting like
they're
they're
press. They're not
press my
ass.
They're not
They're not press.
They're not
press anyway.
These are
news agencies say that this is protesting.
They call this
protest. Peaceful protest.
This
is
LAPD.
The sheriff say that they have everything under control. They don't have anything under control.
They don't have
anything under control.
They're in hiding.
They're in hiding there.
They're not getting
any backup.
Got criminals
running the streets. They're taking it over.
These are people that obviously
don't have jobs or anything, no life whatsoever.
They're probably getting
social security, disability or something, and
food stamps,
everything else.
That's not
a fucking press person.
The embers. Yeah, that's like a
fire.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Spread the
fire.
Where's
fucking backup?
Was this
bullshit that the dumbass mayor and
stupid
police chief and
LA County
sheriffs
got everything under
control.
No, ton of time. Hour and a half-ish. Hour and a half. Hour and a half.
Would you
shut the fuck up? This is ours. Shot right there.
Those rocks were
peacefully tossed. Yeah.
This is such a
pathetic joke.
back. You even have officers there, mounted units there as well. But we watched it, and it was the most interesting thing to witness as they use it. There they go. There they go. They're advancing right there. Now, this was a little bit earlier, so not sure what happened to this crowd and these people, how far they were able to move forward. And you have to wonder about this level of protest, this level here, that you're willing to push forward with whatever you can grab to advance.
They're on their side. They're on the criminal
I'm
side.
not 100% sure I understand what the point is, but it does give them, it does give them shelter. It does allow for them.
You're very stupid. You just
sort of bounce off and everything. Because you have shields. You're using ground. It's old warfare.
Freeway. You see that skirmish line there? That's because a number of protesters had convened on the 101 freeway, so disrupted.
Holy fuck, what place is this? Yes.
Seeing, let things fizzle out, play out, and then move in with the horses, move in with those to those barricaded areas. It's interesting to see like what their move is, especially as it's getting dark.
Right, the LAPD Central Division throwing out a traffic advisory saying due to demonstrators throwing objects onto the southbound lanes of the 101 freeway and damaging multiple police vehicles, the 101 southbound freeway will remain closed until further notice. This will take a lot of time, not only to get the demonstrators out of this area, but to clean up the mess they've now left behind.
Right.
You have 3 California Highway Patrol vehicles that will likely need to be towed. They could get out under their own power. We'll see how damaged they are. Then you have, I mean, hundreds of pounds of concrete that have now accumulated after being thrown from this overpass onto the roadway. That's not something you can just easily.
Right. How do you clean that up?
Right. Are you going to kick it off to the side of the road? Do you need a street sweeper? Do you need crews coming through and gathering them in trash cans or a dump truck to do that? And so questions remain about how that is going to be handled. We do have, as we await the press conference at the top of the hour, we do have Professor Jessica Levinson joining us tonight. And boy, Professor, we have some questions to talk about with you tonight. I don't know if we have 8 minutes to the top of the hour. Let's try and fit as much in as we possibly can. First, what's on your mind as you watch what's playing out in Los Angeles tonight and the battle now between California Governor
Newsom.
Karen
Fassel. Yeah. don't think kill these bitches. Just kill them. What the fuck, dude? I just have no sympathy for these rats. They deserve to just be killed off like that. I don't give a fuck people thinking. I don't give a fuck. These are fucking pieces of shit for doing this. Yeah, piece of shit governor and Karen Bass, they should be executed for treason. I don't give a fuck if people think. I don't give a fucking shit what shit tube thinks of me either. I don't give a shit. I don't. This pisses me off. This pisses me off. And everything. I really don't. I'm just beyond fucking pissed at these people. And they should be shot dead. Because they're doing nothing. They're fucking rats. They're pieces of shit. They should just be killed off. I'm done for it. I'm just done. This is just retarded. I hope they have terrible death. These people and all of them that are doing this shit. I really do.